Good morning, everyone in YouTube land. How are you doing this morning? I'm Vixen Littlepond. I'll be your host today for Coffee Talk on the Flipside. When you get a chance, check out our description below. There are links to our social media. There's also a link to Vixysquad Coffeehouse over on the Discord server. That's an open server for people to come together and have a good time. There's Vixysquad members, friends, family, and fans. So check it out. First up, I would like to introduce the Straight Savage Man.
Good morning,
good morning, honey. How you doing?
Ah, so excited. It's Tuesday. Who doesn't love Tuesday?
Purple Witch.
Well,
she was not ready for that. She's like, oh crap, she had to come back for that one.
There's always got to be that one, right?
There's always got to be one. There's always one in a family, sir. Two in mine, actually. Right.
Asking you shall receive, and I did ask, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. She always says that, Mondays aren't that bad. It's Tuesdays because they're sneaky. All right.
She is a clever woman, I will say.
I do adore her. All right. I'd also like to introduce from the Coffeehouse. By the way, today is open mic night, or open mic day, actually. We're just so used to saying open mic night that we have a link over at the Vixysquad Coffeehouse. We'll see who joins us today. Yeah. Vixysquad. No. Vixysquad Coffeehouse. Wow.
You can't function
it's
without
two
doll.
words. I can't do it without Doll. She's my inspiration.
You can't function without Doll.
I can't function. Yes, I can. I'm an independent woman. God darn it. So, Matt, are you ready? Where are you? There you are. You ready? So this Matt Garrett. Good morning.
Morning, Matt.
How you doing?
Good morning, beautiful ladies. I am doing fabulous.
Where are we? There we are.
How's the new job going? You just started a new job, right?
Yeah, I just started last night, actually.
Oh, boy.
First night.
You're probably tired.
First night's very, very hectic.
But congrats on being able to start. Yay.
Right.
Well, that was exciting.
Uh-oh. Exciting things are happening?
Yeah. My notifications weren't turned off. Usually I turn them off in the morning. And it was loud. And I'm really glad that you guys probably couldn't hear it.
No. Normally that's me. I'm like, oh, crap.
I know. I'm all thrown off. Yeah. All right. So
again, go to the Discord, Vixysquad Coffeehouse. Click on the link and come join us.
Vixysquad, one word. Coffeehouse, one word. Vixysquad Coffeehouse.
Actually, they won't be able to see the link if they're not already part of the server, right?
Yes, they will. It's an open link. Permanent link.
Oh, okay.
So I put it in the description. Because I'm cool like that.
Good job, Vixy.
I got it. I got it where it counts. We got the cars that go boom.
Why do you feel like a poopy head, Wesker?
What'd you do, Wesker?
Good morning. By the way.
Yeah, really. And good morning.
Right? Not even a good morning. How's everybody doing? No, just I feel like a poopy head.
I feel like a poopy head. Alrighty. Why? and
Give me the deep, yo.
We want to know what's going on. We want to know everything.
Oh, we already know you're silly. That's not news. That's not news.
Oh my gosh. Everything's all right.
Everything's going off.
Oh my gosh. All right.
It's pretty though. You're going to be in trouble with Vixy later.
All right.
Is that the broken phone that was going off?
This is the broken phone. The screen does not work. You see nothing. It's just black. But all the alarms keep going off, and the stupid battery will not die. One of the things we got these phones were because they have the awesome battery life. It's not so awesome when you want to shut up and die.
You can't remove the battery?
No, not in this one. I loved that option. In my original Note, I had like a Note 7 or something like that. Note 3. It was a Note 3. I had a Note 3, and that was one of the wonderful things about the Note 3. You could buy extra battery packs. So I could charge up like 3 or 4 battery packs to have in my purse and never have to charge my phone. Because I'd have the batteries and the charger at home. I loved that. I'm like, that was ingenious. And then they stopped doing it. I'm like, I hate you all. I hate you all with a passion. They took it away. So that's what. Say that again.
Lester said he already had his lunch.
You already had your lunch? I just had breakfast.
Right?
But I've been up since like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I really should have eaten earlier. I can't eat when I first wake up. My husband tells a story about his parents that in the beginning, when they first got married, she would make him breakfast every morning, like big breakfast, like eggs, bacon, toast, pancake, the whole shebang every morning. And finally, after a while, he's like, honey, I love you, but I cannot eat this early in the morning. He was trying to be all nice to her, and I'm like,
right.
I still do not play that game.
Morning, Tony.
I turned the video all the way. I turned the volume all the way down. Morning.
Tony, you can join us if you like. Go to the Vixysquad Coffeehouse.
I was just gonna say, all of you all are in the Vixysquad. So if you want to hop on the table, just follow the link.
We're following the link, the link, the link.
We're following the leader wherever he may go. Cha-la, 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 da-da-da-da. I love that movie.
Me too. That's my favorite.
It's more.
We were just playing, Peter. We just tried to drown her a little.
That would be me, you, and Doll.
No, every time I see that scene, we should do mermaids one day and do that. Because every time I see that scene, I always think, that is us. We were only playing. We just tried to drown her a little bit.
Just a little bit. I mean, come on. Morning, Venom. Ermagerd.
How's everyone doing?
Tired.
Don't speak.
Sore.
I don't know the reasons. Are you allowed to tell me what you're doing for a job?
I actually work at rallies, so.
That's a food place, right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
I think now they call checkers here.
Oh, I can't eat
checkers.
Well, I like checkers. I just can't always eat it. It's a little spicy and greasy. It's not that it's bad spicy and greasy. It's like the good spicy and greasy that I shouldn't have because as I've gotten older, my body doesn't like that, which I think is very rude. What is this?
I haven't had it in a very long time.
It was like I used to be able to eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, because I've never cared about, all this takes a lot of work. To be this size, it takes a lot of money and a lot of work, so back up. But also, I used to eat spicy stuff. I love jerk chicken. Jerk chicken, like real jerk chicken. There's like American jerk chicken and real Jamaican jerk chicken that will burn the eyeballs out of a frog. Jerk chicken. That is some good stuff. It smells like I hate you right now. Because you just had a cartoon visual and it was exciting.
That's not as bad as something.
Sometimes I want a little camera in Mel's head. Okay, hubby, I need you to work on this. I need a little camera so we can pull the cartoon images out of her skull. Because I think we can make some big bucks for that one.
I'm not sure you'd want to see that, but.
Some of it I really do. I don't know if I want to share it with the rest of the world, but I really want to see it. I'm a glutton for punishment. What
I
can
mean,
say?
there's some things up here.
Oh, honey, you hear this that comes out of my mouth? That's filtered. You should. It's in my head. I'd get arrested every day. I've already killed 5 people.
You have a
in my head.
Venom has a great idea for an advertisement now.
Yay! Bring it on. I love it. But anyway, so as I was saying, so I love jerk chicken. I like black and I like all these kind of stuff. And then I had a kid, and I discovered heartburn.
They'll do that.
Oh no!
I never had heartburn. I was pregnant with my first child at 28, 29, something like that. I can't remember. I was almost 30, having my first kid, and I developed this heartburn thing that I just thought heartburn was that people couldn't deal with the hot food and were being wimps. No, heartburn is terrible. That shit is evil. I'm like, what is this? Who thought this was a good idea?
It's bad.
Line them up. Oh my gosh. And guilt. Who thought that was a good idea? I had no guilt before children. There was no guilt. And much to my mother's chagrin.
You, man.
Growing up, my mother always said, the worst part is she had no guilt. None. Whatever she did, she stuck by it. Even she would try to guilt me all the time. Look what you did. Yep, that's what I did. For most kids, you can like shame them and guilt them, and I'm like, Nope. Then you have kids and like these feelings. God.
What's with that?
Who thought feelings were a good idea? Whoa.
Instagram followers? Oh, like a follow for follow thing?
No, I used to have an Instagram follower app, and it would tell me because Instagram does not tell you when people unfollow you or are not following you. Like on other apps, you can look at their page and see that you're following each other, or your page and see that you're following each other, or if you're just friends, or if you're blah, 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 blah. On Instagram, you can't do that. You don't know if they're following unless you unfollow them. So they have these apps that tell you so-and-so unfollowed you, so you can decide what you want to do with it. And I had one of these apps because I have a lot of followers, and I'm not very good at being a fan where I just follow people and they don't follow me back. I'm not very good at that. I have a hard time not reciprocating, supporting kind of thing.
I agree with you on that, but I already have anxiety, and if you're going to start telling me that people are unfollowing me, that's really going to kick it into high gear.
Well, for me, it was kind of cathartic because there's this button that says unfollow. It's a little cathartic. You know, it's like, ha! Oh, you unfollow me, I'll unfollow you right back.
Mwahaha.
Ha!
Well,
And I say ha again louder. Ha ha! So,
I shall unfollow you.
But then Instagram freaked out about it. Like, they used to not care. Ooh, speaking of Instagram freaking out, so I wrote Linktree a letter because Instagram was not responding to my letters. So I wrote Linktree a letter like 3 months ago, stating that, you know, not only do I, but most of Vixysquad use Linktree by my behest. You know, like I said, this was a good idea. And the biggest one was so we could use it on Instagram. And now I and many other people in the Vixysquad can no longer use our Linktrees on Instagram. They say it's a illegal link or something to that effect. I have screenshots. Well, I wrote him again last week, you know, saying, you know, not only do I use Linktree, but I use the professional Linktree because, well, I didn't tell them this, but I do because I'm neurotic and I like to be in control of things like colors and pictures and stuff like that. My aesthetic means a lot to me. So I will pay the $4 a month to have everything extra special. And I get animations, and that's just fun. So anyways, I told them, I'm a paying customer and I can't get this to work. Yours works. Their link tree works in the link tree Instagram. Other people's link trees work who use other platforms that I use, like Likey and TikTok and stuff like that. I see them, they have their link trees. Why doesn't mine work? Oh, we're sorry. Sometimes Instagram will flag it because you have used it too many times. I'm like, well, it's convenient. It's doubly convenient for me because I can get to all my accounts from other devices if I hit that link, and I know it's on Instagram, so it's an easy place to go, So now it's because I've clicked it too many times, they're worried that it's a bait. And I said, well, how do I get it fixed? They said, well, report it. And I said, I've been reporting it since what was it when this started? Like December?
Yeah.
And I've been reporting it weekly, and I've written letters to the owner and of Instagram. Yes, I do that, people. I get neurotic. I get really loud and neurotic. Like he hates me. I have a gold star by my name. It says, don't talk to this bitch. I swear. They don't. I've got,
little paw.
don't talk to her. She's awful. She's mean.
If they don't refer to you as bitch and little paw, they're missing out.
Like he refers to me as the Little Paw Agency, which I laugh every time they do that. It amuses me. I'm like, sure, whatever. I'm amused. But anyway, so, and anytime I start talking legal stuff, they get really, really chatty really quick. They want to make me happy real quick when I do that. So anyway, the link tree is not working because we click it too many times, and Instagram doesn't care. They basically say, every time I send them something, they say, thank you for they send me this bot that says, thank you for your suggestion, and we might not be able to get to it because there are so many people that use this app. At least they're honest. But still, I'm going to have to find them.
That's stupid.
One of my goals is to get their physical address and send them some certified mail that they have to sign for. Because, if you make them sign for something, somebody's going to read it. Even if it's just like, a temp or something. Somebody will have to read it.
Yeah.
And at that point, usually, that's when stuff happens. Because I don't mince words. And anyone who used to be and anyone who used to be under contract with me has seen screenshots. So, because I screenshot everything, just so y'all know.
Attention, everybody! Do not piss off the Vixie.
It's not a good idea.
Very bad idea.
I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry. I have stuff going on my monitor. We have a ghost. We always have a ghost on Tuesdays and Wednesdays who doesn't want to. It says I can't talk. It's such a lying ghost. But I got distracted because it got a little dancy.
Do we want to try to fit in a Mad Lib?
I was just going to ask, do we have time? I didn't realize how much I went off on my own little tangent. It happens.
If we do it kind of quickly, maybe we might be able to.
All right, chat, start throwing out nouns and verbs before we even start. Just start throwing them out. Start throwing out nouns and verbs, nouns and verbs, nouns and verbs. Come on.
All right. Doll, part of the body. Kitty, okay. Vixie. Adjective.
That was easy.
Name a person, place, or thing.
Name a person, place, or thing.
No, adjective. Describe a person, place, or thing.
Describe a person, place, or thing. Fancy.
Fancy, I love it.
Fancy. What's so fancy?
Right. Matt, I need an occupation, a job, a career. I need all of those things.
I need everything.
So like a job, like a fry cook?
Cashier.
Cashier.
Me.
Yay!
Freighter. Okay. Too late, Venom. That's always Doll's word. You can't have it. Baseball.
Even when she's not here, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right.
Yeah.
Then let's see. Vixen, a type of food.
Tacos.
Ooh.
No adverbs on this one, but
Really? Wow.
yeah, no adverbs here. That's unusual, but it is what it is.
Lolly, lolly, lolly. There's no adverbs here.
And then Matt, I need an animal.
Fox.
Fox.
I knew that was going to be the one. Nudge. Okay, I can use that.
Nudge is good.
Oh, I hope I need another adjective. Oh, I do. Oh, corny. Okay.
Oh, I hope. So I hope.
All right, I need 3 more nouns and we're done.
3 more nouns. Love me, say that you love me, hold me, hold me. Let me see. Puppy.
Nouns. Booty. Mom.
Boom, bass, hit it.
Oh, Libertine came in first.
Libertine?
All right. That's it. We are done.
All right, I'm muting me because I'm loud.
Okay. This is from the Golden Girls book, sent to me by the ever so gracious Vixen Littlepaw. It is called Out on the Lanai. You would think that the girls' lanai would be the perfect place to relax and clear your titty, but it seems that something fancy is always happening out there. Like when, and then there's like a bullet point list, so there's a few different ones. Blanche hires a stripper dressed as a cashier to nudge at Dorothy's bridal shower. Nudge, nudge. A man in a fox costume parachutes down thinking he is at the tacos bowl. Rose sees a freighter in the night sky and thinks it's a UFO. Dorothy and Miles get swept away in the horny moonlight and share a forbidden baseball. Sophia puts a Sicilian libertine on the neighbor after his puppy crashes into their booty. Oh, man.
All right. I think the horny moonlight was my favorite. All right.
Oh, man.
I approve of that message on many levels.
I kind of like the lanai being the perfect place to relax and clear your titty. Also,
yeah, that was funny. That was funny. But the horny moonlight like set it over the edge for me. That was funny.
Oh man. Thank you once again for it. Hilarious magic.
Oh my goodness.
And you can see the reading of Mad Libs from here will be on Straight Savage Mel's TikTok. So you can find that on her link tree in the description below. Because the link trees actually work on here.
They're very helpful.
Yeah, I don't understand, but Horny Moonlight sounds like a new theme song.
Oh no. If you want to know what other platforms we're on, that's what our link tree's for.
That is. We're on a lot. Actually.
The neighbor is the father from Emptiness.
Yeah, Emptiness is I think that was cool when they did those crossovers. I was like, oh, wow, that makes so much sense, actually. And then they live so close to each other.
Mal, you
I
stole
am
my
cold
coffee.
in here today. Monster. I gotta try. I've tried that. I think I need to get a case of that, actually. What I need to do is just put it in the fridge. They had a salted caramel one that I liked.
I didn't like that one.
Well, you don't like salted caramel.
Right.
I like salted
I
caramel.
like salty things. I like caramely things. Don't like them together.
No.
I do. But I like the sweet and savory thing all over the place. Oof,
I do too.
good.
But I don't like that. I don't know.
Shortbread. Do you like shortbread?
I do.
That is the ultimate sweet and savory.
Wesker, why do you hate your phone?
Because it doesn't work the way it doesn't do what it's told. These smartphones think they're smart and they're actually extremely stupid.
And annoying.
So true.
It's like, babe, you are not an AI yet. Get over yourself. You're just not there yet. Google and Alexa have a lot of people fooled. They're not there yet.
Oh, man. All right, it's that time.
I love you, babe.
I love you guys. I wish I could stay and have fun, but I got to go do adult stuff and be responsible.
Adulting stuff.
Adult stuff.
Yeah. But have fun. Have a beautiful day. Love you all.
Have a wonderful day. I love you.
No.
I hate it when she has to work. Y'all go to my Patreon and pay me to be cute so that I can pay Mel to be my personal assistant. And not a joke, I would. If I made the money on Patreon, I would. I'd hire her in a heartbeat. Honestly, if I could hire her, we'd probably already have merch by now because I'm so sick of dealing with the merch people right now. It's unreal. It's hard when people don't do what I tell them to do. I mean, my 17-year-old autistic son knows that if I say 3, he better just leave the room and sit down somewhere. I choose 3. Boom. Done. He's like, Mom's mad. Get out of there. No.
Run.
If the world would just, wake up and realize that if I'm upset, they just need to sit down and shut up. Everything would work so much better. I don't do adulting very well, but I do it. I'm going to have to do it today. I don't want to fill out paperwork. I hate paperwork. I'm the kind of person that will sign in glitter purple pens.
This is true, Mom.
People do not like it when you do that. Like, you can't, and I'm like, I just did. Get over it. Well, it's not legal. It's still legal. People, that's BS. All right? People are like, oh, you can't use black anymore because they think that you've copied it on the copy. I'm like, dude, I can make this any color on my computer and print it out. So that's not any way to see if it's valid or not. And if I can do that, don't you think there are a lot of people out there who could do that? BS. BS.
Agreed.
If you want something really official, take my thumbprint. And then I'll just be able to copy that too. There's just no way to do it anymore. Everything's traceable.
This is true.
Never mess with an angry woman. Your food will be terrible. And your life will be hard. It's true, though. Women are evil. I've dated enough, I know. They're evil. Whew.
I can be evil.
You can be evil.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to be evil.
I learned from the best.
I did a video on was it Friday? Yeah, Friday when I did the pre-makeup for Frida.
Oh.
Hi May, how you doing?
Me.
And I did a audio as does anybody know? I know what we could do. No
What's it?
murder. I no longer know what to do.
I like
That was,
Wesker's comment. Trace
it always
this.
comes down to the farts. It always comes down to the farts. With
They
Wesker.
can never. Then they'll never be able to tell who it was.
No, everyone is distinct. I'm sorry, but I always know who it is. It's like people are like, how did you know it's a lie? And I'm like, I can smell a lie like a fart in church. It's one of my superpowers.
That's one of the mama powers.
That's right. Like, what? What was that? Are you sure you don't want to repeat what you're saying? How do you know? It's easy. It's simple. Just watch people. Take a minute, sit down, pay attention, and you'll know.
Oh, poor Nisa.
I know. I saw your comment earlier. No sleepy. Are you watching Netflix? And if so, what are you watching? I'm curious. Curious minds want to know. I'm catching up with the whole stuff that happened during post-crisis on the CW DC worlds. So I just finished Flash, and now I'm working on. I'm almost done with Supergirl. So the crossover I watched all together because I knew it would drive me nuts if I tried to watch it separate. So I waited till they all came out, and I watched the Crisis of Infinite Earths all at once, and it was good with all the crossovers. Now I'm watching each season separately. So in the middle you have the Crisis. So you have to remember some of it's pre-crisis, some of it's post-crisis. So it's been exciting. Are you watching the newest season of Riverdale? That is an emotional roller coaster.
I'm on season 2 of Riverdale.
Oh, you got a lot of catching up to do. It's so good. It is so good. I love it. I remember when I first saw it, I'm like, Riverdale? Like Jughead and Archie comics? I mean, I kind of enjoyed those when I was younger, but Sickening Sweet, Soda Pop, Shop, whatever. And then I watched the first episode and I'm like, okay, you got me. What's going on?
Gosh dang it, no.
I like this dark twist on this. Oh, Netflix is. I don't have cable. We don't have cable. We don't do satellite. We don't do any of that because I hate paying for stuff that I don't use. It's like one of my things. So cable has always been like a thorn in my side ever since it was created. Having like 400 channels and I watch 2 of them, but I can't watch the 2 I want to watch if I don't have cable. I have always hated that. So the minute Hulu came out, which was many more years ago than people realize, I was like one of the beta testers for it. And this was when it was free. Yes, Hulu used to be free, people. It wasn't for quite a few years that it didn't end up having to be paid for. And basically it was free because it ran commercials. Now it runs commercials and asks you to pay for it. But I don't mind. It's not that much for as many channels as I actually watch. I don't mind. As many shows as I actually watch. Oh, she's rewatching season 3.
Ooh.
And Matt, she loves the hair. She loves your purple hair.
Thank you, Nisa.
I want purple hair. My hair never gets that color though. It gets plummy. So it looks like it's black unless I go outside, and then it looks like I got smacked by a rainbow. I like it, but my hair is so dark. And now I have these little silver streaks. I call them gray, but my mother keeps telling me, you don't have gray hair. You have like fairy strands of silver. She's very jealous. My mom's not very gray. She's kind of a platinum blonde.
Ooh.
She's just getting blonder as she gets older. It's not really gray. It's not really going gray. She's just getting blonder. You know? Blondes.
Mom, you know what they say, blondes have more fun.
I was a blonde for a while. Like, when I was 18, I think, yeah. I cut off my Liberty spikes. I had a little short
Ooh.
bob, and I bleached it out because I was multiple colors of crazy. And I bleached it all out, and I went to my first Pride Parade that year. It was like, I think it was the second Pride Parade. It was the 1992?
92.
When was Stonewall? I remember Stonewall too. Anyway, people are always like,
how
old was I
in 92?
I was like 18.
I think I was 6 going on 7.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm older than you are.
Not by much, Mama.
Well, in 92, I was 18. You were 6 or 7. That's like 10 years. I'm older than people think. People are like, you're not that old. I am that old. I was born in 1973. I know you people. The first movie I ever watched was Star Wars. And that was before they had numbers. It was just called Star Wars. It wasn't called New Hope. It wasn't called Episode 4. It was just Star Wars. It was the only one. Came out in 1977. It was the first movie I went to the movie theater to watch. I'll never forget it. I love those movies.
Star Wars, Return of the
Nisa,
Jedi.
putting you blonde is like putting me blonde. It's not healthy. There's a lot of chemicals that'll go into that. Now, you might be able to do some streaks, actually, and not do a lot of damage to your hair. I've done that before. I've streaked out my hair and then dyed them purple so that the purple's more intense. And when I do purple, I ask them to put a blue booster on it.
Oh, yeah.
So that it shines up a little more because of our dark hair. So when I used to actually get my hair done, way back when, instead of doing it myself, that's why I won't dye it anymore. It's like, if I'm going to have silver streaks in my hair, I don't mind being gray. I just wish they'd like gather into one place so I'd have like a cool streak, like just above my ear or in through my widow's peak or something. I just, that pronounced streak would be really cool, especially as someone who was goth when goth was punk, and like our idols were Elvira and Morticia and Lily Munster. These were our idols. And I don't understand emo, so I'm not upset with emo, but I just don't understand the emo goth. I don't get it, because we were all making fun of ourselves more than anything else back when, and having a good time, So I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't quite understand that. Going to thrift stores, buying wedding dresses, and seeing what color they turned out when you dyed them black. It'll be all different shades of gray. Because it was, the 80s, and nothing was real material. It was all synthetic, and we didn't have dyes that actually worked on synthetic anything.
Exactly.
So you stick it in the dye bath, and you're like, this could be interesting. And then you ripped it apart and put it back together. A lot of them turned into skirts. Because we would go with a skirt and electrical tape over our nipples. That's what we go to clubs in, because it's too hot. That's how we dressed. We're going to the club, okay? Let's get half naked. We didn't have a good time. Nobody cared. It's like I have no modesty. The goth scene was easy for me. I'm like, I don't care. I'll be naked. I don't care.
Mom's like, look at the boobies. Look at the boobies.
They got a lot of attention back then. I was in Propaganda magazine like 3 or 4 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then I had these really cool fangs that my friend's father was a dentist. This is before you could buy the fangs like we have now. And they were made out of almond shells, I think he said. Ooh. Like the dust that they made them out of was almond shell. And he fit them to our canines so that we could just pop them in and pop them out. You didn't have to use anything to glue them in. I miss those fangs. They got lost in a move somewhere. But my friend, her name, we called her Psycho Jen because she was not right. But she was gorgeous and she was fun to hang out with, but she was not right. But you wanted to be her friend. I mean, if she got mad at you when you were her friend, it was a lot more safe. Because if she didn't like you, she got mad at you, it was not safe. Just get out of town. She could flip double-sided razor blades in her mouth and spit them into like doors.
Ooh.
Beautiful women are dangerous. They're deadly. Yeah, I swear.
Don't piss them off.
All you have to do to be emo is wear all black and cry a lot. See, that's why I can't be emo. I hate crying. I can cry. I have cried. I hate crying though. I hate, at least in public. I will cry alone. I don't even like crying in front of my husband. I'm like, no, I don't know.
No.
I hate it. I'll go hide.
You force her to cry, it really pisses her off.
Oh yeah, force me to cry and I'll get angry. If you get me to the point where I'm crying in front of people, then I get angry. That never ends well. That never ends well. But anyway, she had those fangs too, of course. Her father made them. She would have those things that just popped in and out, and she'd hide them under her tongue when we were in public. And she'd smile and be talking to people, and then she could flip them in with her tongue. She'd just flip them up and put them on. And then she'd go, ooh, talk about freaked out crowds, man. Screaming people, especially pharmacies. People in the middle of the night at the pharmacy, like picking up or something. And she'd do that. Oh my God. People screaming and running all the time. I knew what was going on. I knew. I'm getting all distorted. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I was wondering, Ma, because it's been doing that since I joined.
Hold on a second.
The mama is frozen.
Dun dun dun. Maybe. No, I'm still.
Yeah, but I say you're still glitchy, Ma.
Oh, somebody's getting an evil phone call today.
Uh-oh. It's not because of me, is it, Ma?
Big trouble.
Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh.
Maybe? No? All right.
That's
we
weird.
might be in early. Wow. I think we're going to have it early because I can't do this like this.
I'll say, it's never done this before, Ma.
Well, our second episode, I think.
Nope, still glitchy, Mama.
Huh.
Yep.
Shame.
I'm going to have to work on my internet connection. All right, everybody. I know it's early, but it's not that early. We're like 10 minutes early, but if you can even hear me. I don't know how much you can hear me. Thank you, Matt, for being on today. We will try again tomorrow, see what happens. Hopefully this gets fixed. How rude. I love you guys. Mwah. Subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way.
Uh-oh.
You have a great day, Matt.
You too, Mama.
We'll see you. Catch you on the flip side, love. Well, I don't know what's going on with my internet. It seems cleared up already. Oh well. Remember, we are all made up of stuff of stars, and that makes us extraordinary creatures. Find your spark, ignite your passion, make your dreams come true. I believe in you. And I'll catch all you beautiful cats and kittens on the flip side.